Hello. I just wrote down my learnings and blessings of 2025, and I thought I would share because it's so much better for my health. It's something how I want to be in my next year. I want to be more of me. I want to be more open, more vulnerable, more true, real, also in social media. I want to share more of me and my expansion journey, do lives, do appearances. So I'm here. And firstly, for me, and by the way, I hope you can hear me. If not, please say something. So yeah, firstly for me, and secondly for all of you who might find it helpful on your own expansion journeys. Hi guys, nice to see somebody actually joining. Yeah, so I'll share my learnings, blessings of 2025 that I just wrote down and I thought I'd share. And so yeah, firstly I usually go through 3 categories in my life, in whatever I do, when I reflect and when I manifest. And so first one is health, then is wealth, and then is relationships. And so I'll go through all of these. Oh, I can wave you. Yay! Hi guys. I'll go through these 3 categories, and I'll share what I wrote down, what my learnings and blessings are from last year. So regarding health, as many of you know, I've had tons of health issues for most years of my life. And what do you do when you have that in your life is you turn to eating patterns. And so during my last 4.5 years, I've been going through all kinds of diets, restrictions, health foods, all kinds of suggestions that were coming my way. And firstly, I became a fruitarian. It lasted like for 6 months or so, including 2 months of which I was only on juices. Then I switched to the opposite. I became a carnivore. And then a flexitarian. And since last year, I can say that now I'm into intuitive eating. I don't call myself anything. I don't label myself, don't limit myself. I don't fall from one ditch to another anymore, which feels so good for me. So no more diets, no more overeating, and my eating patterns have become much more healthier, which I'm so grateful for. You go, beautiful. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for being here. So then secondly, when it comes to health, what I do is a lifestyle change. And I did that already these 4 years ago or so, when I tried to quit everything unhealthy as much as possible. I'm trying to choose stress-free environments. Now I'm in this wonderful island of gods, Bali, which is actually not that stressful if you think about it overall. It definitely asks for growth and expansion, and it might not always give you what you want, but it will definitely give you what you need. So it's also been quite challenging, but I love to notice how I myself have become more resistant to hardship. And when I now look back at my last year, like also many not so good things have happened. Like, for example, my grandma died, some financial issues, but I don't look at these things as problems, as suffering, and I think that's the greatest thing that has come through this lifestyle change. I get enough sleep. I try to follow circadian rhythm. Just be outside more in the sun, move, go to massages, which Bali supports beautifully. So I think that's been very, very important for me. And especially last year when I actually spent most of my time back in Latvia. Then now being here and choosing for this year, 2026, Bali as my home base, it feels really good. I still want to travel, move around a bit, definitely go back home to see my family and friends, but I feel this has been a really good choice for me. And of course also quitting my job also some years ago already, which was so safe and stable, and it felt really predictive and good for me. But now when I look back, I know that it just wasn't the right place for me. So I'm really grateful that Mama Bali is holding me here now, and that I can be here and improve my health here. And so regarding health, then the third one. Oh, beautiful Annija, we miss you in Latvia. Thank you. Yeah, I miss you too. I want everyone from Latvia I know to come here. So pack your bags. I love those friends who are calling me and saying, we're coming. I'm like, yay. So returning back to my health. Thirdly, and I think most importantly, the thing that has been life-changing for me, has been unblocking my energy. And so, as I'm an energy healer myself these days, it's just what I do. It's what I get to do. Every day I clear everything that's not me, all the untrue layers. I face my fears. I trust the process and divinity within me moving me forward. And also embodying responsibility for my emotions, my feelings, for my health, for my thoughts, for my actions. It has also been very life-changing because I love to fall into victim state and blame everyone else and give responsibility to everyone else except me. And so that actually leads me to number 2, which is wealth. And regarding wealth, this last year has been so valuable. I've gained money and I've lost money. And it all taught me to take my power back, to step in my power, to share my gifts, to ask the aligned energy exchange for them, to make my nervous system accustomed to huge amounts of money, of them coming and going, potential tricks happening with money, and me and my nervous system still being calm about it. And so, all I know now is that I'm truly ready for abundance, and I know what to do with money when it's here. I want to continue supporting myself. I definitely want to continue supporting my family, give back to my family. Also, I would love to support my friends and kids and elders all around the world who are in need, especially back in Latvia and here in Bali, wherever I am, whoever I touch, whoever I see and meet, there are so many people in need. So yeah, money is good. Money, come to me. I'll make good use of you. So so that's regarding wealth. And then regarding relationships, I divide them in 3 subcategories: with me, with others, and then with love, which is more with men, more like romantic relationships. And so beginning with me, I am so glad that I have been non-egoistically falling in love with myself more and more with my life, learning self-respect, appreciating my path, learning my boundaries, self-discipline, self-responsibility. From the victim mode I mentioned to empowered one, which feels truly great. I still haven't perfected it. Of course, as journey never ends, we can expand and expand. But I feel I've come to a nice plateau where I truly feel really good about myself, my body, my thoughts, my emotions, my feelings, and how I come across in relations to others. So yeah, that's about me. And so with others, it's been also very interesting. Some people have become more distant as we have different interests now. Some have become closer because of those same different interests. And many new friends have formed. After one summit, I noticed that I had 70 new Instagram follows, which doesn't say anything by itself, but now I'm really, months after, still keeping contact with many of those people. So it just, feels really good how values and interests bring us together. And also with family, it feels that we are even closer now than ever because of the distance. I'm here in Bali. My sister lives in Copenhagen. My brother lives in Paris, and my parents live in Latvia. So of course, my parents would love us all to be near them, out of in reach. But with nowadays technology and their own understanding and growth, I think they know that they have to let their children play, and that's what we're doing. Just playing this game of life. And lastly, but not leastly, relationship with men. Oh boy. I feel that with every person that I meet, I get closer to my divine union husband, which I actually just recently understood that I want. And the pattern I've noticed here and what I'm learning from is it's like expansion versus destruction and light versus shadows, how we all play and intertwine in these dual polarities. And I've met really so many nice and amazing guys, a couple of truly powerful men, especially the last one. You know who you are. Such love and light, and I've never felt so good with anyone, so taken care of, so just loved and supported unconditionally. yeah, that he raised the bar for sure. But as duality prevails, the closer to light, also we all are closer to the edges of shadows and temptations. And you have to be very disciplined and strong in your stance and vessel to hold all of that. And they consciously or less consciously understand that they will have to take their power back from temptations to lead their best life after all. And that I can help them with that. But the only question on the table is when. And for me, it also allows me to learn more about myself, to draw my boundaries, and to not spread my energy with those who are not ready. And so I choose to use my energy and support where it is appreciated, cherished, and used for good. As I see potential in these men, I see the love through the distortions in ways that I hope they see themselves. And that is actually a wonderful mirror for myself, as I also tend to forget sometimes how blessed, magical, and loved I am. And they're just reminding me that nothing is lacking, I am whole, and I am continuing my journey in unconditional love. So that's how I want to, and that's how I have stepped into 2026. So I wish all of us a very true, real, and magical year. I will feel you all around in your own grounded flight. Take care, and let's live it to the fullest. Love you guys, and thank you for watching.